Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm SullyPwnz, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, you guys, we defeated the Elder Shroobs and we obtained the last two pieces of the Cobalt Star. So today, we are going to be prepping up for Princess Peach's Castle in the past, aka Princess Shroobs Castle now. So we are going to be buying and selling a lot of our useless items and talking with Professor Gadd because it's been a very long time since we've talked to him. Since Thwomp Volcano, actually. We went to Thwomp Volcano and we've actually spent that entire time since Thwomp Volcano in the past, which is really crazy because it's never happened like that. But that's why I said, like, once you're at Thwomp Volcano, you know you're at the end of the game. But anyways, guys, before we begin, if you could all do me a huge favor and leave a like on this video, I would really appreciate it. Let's get today's episode to over 1,000 likes because, guys, if we can, before the end of the day, I will post the next episode of this game tonight. So if you want to see it tonight, then make sure you leave a like. Anyways, what up, Professor Gadd? He's always fiddling around with that contraption. I don't know what he does. He just stands and stares, even though nothing really seems to be going on. But anyways, here is the junior Shroobs that I was talking about in the last episode. I don't know how he's junior. Like, he came from the past, and yet his elder form was also in the past. So personally, I believe they're not really, you know, the same Shroobs. They're different Shroobs. One is an elder Shroobs, and then this is the younger Shroobs. Or because this game is all about, you know, one time but just two different worlds. Like, it's one world but two different times rather than it could be, because, you know, Toadsworth, and then you have the young Toadsworth, and then you have adult Peach, young Peach, baby Bowser, then the babies, and then obviously these guys. So I mean, I don't know, he looks pretty cool though. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to my boy Professor Gadd. What up, big dog? What up, you crazy man? Hey now, back at last. Yeah, we are. You've collected quite a few Cobalt Star shards now, haven't you, boys? Yeah, you tell him, Stuffo. We collected a lot. Wow, you've got 5 of the Cobalt Star shards. There's only 1 more to go. Professor, we have data about the Cobalt Star. It appears to possess the power to remove the barrier from the past castle. How did you come to that conclusion? I mean, unless the Cobalt Star itself told you. It did. The spirit of the star materialized before us and gave us that very information. I see. Well, if you got it straight from the star's mouth, it's definitely accurate, dude. The end is in sight, guys. We think good thoughts until you're all safe back here. Shut up, Toad. That's all you're good for. You can't do anything besides think positively about anybody else. But are you a soldier? Can you go out and fight for your princess? Heck no. You just sit in her castle, eat her food, poop in her toilets, and that's all it. The time hold to the past castle's on the 3rd floor, fellers. You stay out of trouble now. Although I guess that's not really an option at this point. Nope, not at all. Luigi, come on, you're a brave big boy. You can do it. Don't say no. Don't say no, Mr. Luigi. Anyway, so what I want to do is I'm going to probably buy some items here, and with the money or the coins that I obtain from the future or the past Princess Peach's Castle, obviously from the enemies that I battle, I'm gonna go through and then I'm gonna buy or come back, I guess, before the main battle and then buy some more items. But for now, there really isn't any badge in here that I would rather have. Like, most of these badges, I don't know. I don't think there's a badge that, you know, I'd like to get that is really helpful for me. There was one badge in particular that I wanted, and it was called the treasure badge that you actually get from Fawful for having a certain amount of beans. And what the treasure badge allows you to do, it allows you to farm for the 2 best apparel in the game, like the 2 best pieces of clothing. For the big bros, it's actually called the Supreme Slacks, and I believe for the baby bros, it's called 100 point pants. Now, what these things do is they actually increase your defense by 150 and then all your other stats by 30. Which, think about that, that is crazy. Like, you're adding another Mario on Mario's defense, which is pretty crazy to think about. But after thinking about it for quite some time, I decided not to do it, and the reason for that is because I want to be able to beat this game, and I want to feel like, you know, I'm not like using any cheap items or cheap tactics to beat the game. I could farm for them, and, you know, we farmed for them literally in Princess Peach's Castle in the past. So I don't know if I want to do it. I kind of did it with Mario Luigi Partners in time, or Dream Team. I used a really cheap badge, and people got so freaking upset at me. Like, seriously, a lot of people who watched that LP got really mad at me for doing that. I don't know why. You know, it was my Let's Play. I played the game like that, and they got upset. It was like, whatever, oh well, you know. Not really much that I could do or say about that, but, you know, I just decided this time around that I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, you know, use the ones that I can find, and then that's it. And then besides that, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way to to try to get any cheaper items. They're not actually cheap, and that's the thing, you know. I'm pretty confident with the level that I am now. I could easily take on Princess Shroob and, you know, defeat her. I don't even need to level up anymore. Not to sound cocky or anything, but it's definitely true. So I'm too confused about what I'm saying right now. So I need to buy some items, like a lot of these. Wow, 1,500 for mixed flowers. You want to buy a lot of mixed flowers and red shells and cod flowers. Those are the 3 items, honestly, that I would stock up on just for now, just because the enemies that we're actually going to be seeing, most of them are weak to these 3 items, and they're like the best way to, I mean, kill them and not waste your time and not really invest too many items onto them. Just use copy flowers, copy flowers, mixed flowers, and trampolines, or red shells. I mean, I'm confused. But wow, we had 0 cannonballs. I'm gonna buy 20 of these. These are very useful. Let's see. So it looks like pretty much everything else I have a lot of, except for bro flowers. Let me go ahead and buy 10 of these as well. And yeah, everything else is good. I mean, let me see. Let me go to items now. So we have 20 mushrooms, or super mushrooms, max mushrooms. We don't have many of. Let's buy 5 of those. Altar drops, we have a lot of. Altar drops are really good because you can actually use them for all your bros. And I'm gonna buy, so we have enough to buy 1 more item. I'm gonna buy the max mushroom, and now we have 1 coin. Awesome. So I blew all my coins right now on this, which is fine. I'm not gonna complain because, you know, I'm gonna farm for a lot of coins now, and it's gonna be good. And I'm gonna come back again, and I'm gonna, you know, stock up on items one last time before taking on Princess Shroob, obviously, because it's not really a secret or anything. I told you guys this in the last episode, that the Elder Shrooboid was in fact the last boss battle technically in the game besides Princess Shroob herself. So that is it. You know, I can't really deny saying, no, dude, there's no more boss battle, because there's not. There's no more boss battles. I mean, there's one segment where you have to, like, you don't actually battle it, but it's not really a boss battle. I'm not even gonna say that. I want people correcting me. But anyways, we need to go over here. If you guys remember, I don't think I've ever taken you guys up here at all throughout this entire Let's Play. So this part, yeah, has been untouched. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I just felt like there wasn't really any purpose to come here, so I just didn't come up here. But this is the 3rd floor of Princess Peach's castle. It takes you all the way up to a very, very nice looking area. At least, you know, it looks really nice to me. Every time I look at it, I really love this place because they did really well, at least with making it. So as you can see, we're on top of the castle. I'll show you guys what I mean. We got wild trousers, we got a 1-up super, and there's a safe spot. But look at these statues of Princess Peach. These are so beautiful. Now, I want you guys to pay really close attention to how this castle is laid out. Like, just look at how it is right now. It's really nice, and it looks awesome. And you guys will see what I'm talking about in just a sec. Like this part right here. I want you to remember this part so you can get beans here. Remember the locations of these beans, okay? Because these beans locations are very important. So there are beans here. Yeah, you can actually get up there as well. I'm not really sure how though. I mean, probably have to toss the babies. Nope. Toss the babies. Let me try that. I want to see if I can actually get the babies up there, because there is a bean up there as well. Yep. Okay. It worked out perfectly. So just remember this, because yeah, I'm not gonna really spoil it until we get there. You guys will see. Some of you probably already know what I'm talking about, but for those of you guys who've never played the game and never seen the LP, then just wait a second and you guys will find out exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, back to the past. We hardly spent any time here in the future. I really don't know how I like this game is probably the best. It's definitely the best Mario and Luigi game there is, in my opinion. My favorite is Superstar Saga, like I said. The one thing that I really liked about this was how it had a hub. The hub was the Princess Peach's castle in the present. But oh my god, look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay, by hinges and handles. The Cobalt Star is reacting with extreme agitatification. What kind of word is that? Like, for real. If you're like 5 years old, you're not gonna know how to read that. But only the Cobalt Star is able to break through those hinges and handles on Princess Shroobs Castle. Look at that. She even changed the statue from Peach to herself. And she put little Shrooboids on the thing instead of toads. That's pretty awesome. But I don't think we've ever been this far out of Princess Peach's castle. Stupendous! Now we can gain access if you follow. The Shroobs have certainly made this their stronghold loathing cycle activated. Remember, remain alert and keep your eyeballs open, all of you. Back to adventure. Alright, Mr. Stuffwell, thank you. Can you stop talking? Luigi? Luigi? Are you getting second thoughts? Yeah, be big dog. Remember what he taught you, man. Alright, we're good. Luigi was getting a little shaky there. Dude, Luigi's Mansion probably took a huge toll on him. Seriously did, man. But oh my goodness, guys, new enemies here. And obviously, you know me, I'm gonna battle all the enemies in this area. Those little toads, those little purple tanuki tanumbas are regular enemies, but they're just more beefed up now because they're actually here. But these enemies we've never actually battled before. These guys are called Snorbs or Snoobs. Yeah, Snoozorb. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't pronounce that, but they're called Snoozorbs. The cool thing about these guys is they don't actually attack you right away because they are in fact sleeping. The only way you can wake them up is by jumping on them. So for the most part, you can easily knock them out with just one turn if you have like good attack or power and whatnot with the bros. But here we have 3 little areas that actually need bridges to be built on, and all 3 of those war pipes were actually going to be coming across inside Princess Shroobs Castle, so don't worry about that. I'm going to come back to these guys later just because I don't want to waste too much time battling enemies. So we'll come back to them later, obviously, but for now, we're just going to kind of explore this area and see what this castle is all about, and they're going to be giving you a lot of items. Believe me when I say this, they are super freaking generous with the items in this area. Not for any in particular reason. I'm pretty sure if there was a particular reason, it would be because this is the final castle and they want you, you know, stock up on as many items as possible. Because they know that you have nothing really else to lose, or they have really nothing to lose. So, what is this? It's been forever since I've played this castle, honestly, so I might for real get confused a little bit. So if I do and I end up screwing up, just please forgive me, and don't judge me, you know, because it's definitely been like 7-8 years since I played this game, and I don't really remember much of this area in particular. All I know is that me and my brother invested a lot of time playing this, and remember at one point I would overtrain. I was like level 50 by the end of the game, and I killed Princess Shroobs so easily. There's actually this one guy on Twitter, a viewer of mine, who tweets at me like periodically every other day, you know, with his progress on the game. And yesterday he decided to tweet at me his progress, or his current progress on the game, and the dude is freaking like level 87 with all the bros, having like 300 some HP. It is ridiculous. I'm like, how do you even do that? And he put so many hours into that game as well. It is insane. But it's like, whatever, props to him, you know. If somebody could do that and you'd be willing to put that much time into something like that, then yeah, you really do deserve it. Okay, I just gotta be careful not to hit the block with the wrong bro. Oh god, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Gotta wait. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it goes back and then it just stops, because if you try to hit it while it moves, you can't actually fall off. So, oh, there we go. I didn't even need a jump. I didn't even notice that either. Okay, like I said, guys, I'm trying to take this thing slow, because if I fall, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning, and I don't want to do that. Oh gosh. Okay, there is an item over there. It's probably a good item if they're like kind of isolating it like that. So let's go ahead and check it out. What is it? Oh, coins. Thank you for the coins. We had 1 coin starting off this place, and now we have 160 some, and we've only battled 1 enemy too, so we're good. And there's a lot of enemies that I'm going to go through in battle, so don't you worry, children. They will all be dead, and probably by the end of the game, my prediction is I'll be like level 31, 32 tops with the bros. All of them, obviously, not just 1 or 2, because they all equally train the same. But how stupid would it be if you like fell right now, right here? You'd have to go back and redo everything, and that would totally suck nuggets. But yeah, essentially what we needed to do was hit that block outside of her little fanny panty thing, and nope. Oh, actually it worked. Okay, cool. And that's gonna create some little mushrooms from Mushroom Gorge, allowing us access to go, or allowing us, yeah, access to get through here. So, like I said, there's not really a whole lot going on down here, you know, besides enemies and whatnot. This would probably be the outside area of Princess Peach's castle. Keep in mind, this is exactly like Princess Peach's castle, and that's what I was trying to keep a secret from you guys, at least for the people who've never seen this game or have played it. This is literally an exact replica of Princess Peach's castle. It might not look like it because they completely they didn't redesign anything. It just looks... Alright, sorry about that. My browser decided to restart and it started playing the most recent video I had open, so that was a little annoying and obnoxious. But like I was saying, this entire area is literally Princess Peach's castle. It might not look like it. They didn't redesign it or anything, but just because of the way it looks on the outside, it looks different. So right now, this is where a time hole would normally be at. If you actually get inside this time hole, I think this would be where the time hole that takes us back to Bowser's castle would be at. But because there's no time hole, we are now inside of the castle, and coming down here brings us to the garden, and then being inside the castle, which is like the main area. This is where like the safe spot is at. This is where, like, I guess you would go in to enter to meet Gadd and whatnot. Like, it's pretty much the same exact layout, but there's just a lot more twists and turns to it. So essentially what the main idea here for us is to do is, as you can see, I don't know if you guys could see this on the bottom screen, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different laser cannon like thingies. We have to do what we did in Glitzy Desert, and we have to align 2 lasers, hit them at the same time, and then they will actually break through whatever crystal glass barrier is blocking it, you know, whatever it's supposed to be trying to protect. That didn't make any sense, did it? But it's much easier done than said, to be honest. Oh god, okay. And these guys take some really good damage, so that's why, like I said, you want to stock up on mixed flowers and copy flowers and all that good jazz, just because it'll probably be the most easy and efficient way to destroy these guys, just in one go, without having to worry about, you know, constantly wasting your items or spending or investing too much time in battles, making battles just very tedious for you to do, because you could easily kill them in one hit. Usually if they're just 2 enemies, I usually go for just jump attacks, or if they're ground enemies as well, I go for what are they called? What are they called, man? Oh, I can't think of the word. I go for red shells. There we go. That's what it is. Red shells. Okay. So we have these guys. Remember love bubbles? Well, these guys are called Soul Bubble. Now, they are much stronger and faster than Soul Bubble or Love Bubbles. And the reason why they're called Soul Bubbles as opposed to Love Bubbles is because when you're battling an enemy, let's say we're battling, like, obviously this guy right here, this Indominus Yoshi, what happens is if we kill him first, he'll actually make him respawn, which is pretty crazy. You know, he can bring enemies back to life. Not with, like, their full HP or whatever, but they bring them back with, like, 30, 40 HP. So that's why they're called Soul Yoshis, or Soul Bubbles, I'm pretty sure. But we're gonna go ahead and drop the little babies off here, wherever they might be. There we go. This is perfect. I'm gonna just keep them right here. And then with the big bros, yeah, okay, so with the baby bros, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, obviously when we're done with this, we're gonna, use that thing and come back to life. But I'm gonna try my best to avoid all of these enemies. It's gonna be pretty difficult because as soon as they lock on you, they just kind of take charge, and it can be tedious. But you know, I'm gonna do it because I don't want to have to battle enemies outside of not having the bros all together, which would really stink. Oh god, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare attack me. I'm fine. Oh gosh, okay. Oh goodness, there we go. Thank you. At least they're not following me like crazy. There we go. So I'm gonna just do all these enemy battles off screen, that way you guys don't have to witness me do them, because they can be tedious. And I think what I'm gonna do also before the next episode begins, oh god, that is so stupid. I hate how Luigi's button is X and Baby Mario's button is Y. They should just put it on top of the bigger bro's button, because that's always what I do. I always misclick Baby Luigi's button. Wait, actually, no, what am I saying? It is. That is so weird. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know, for some reason I thought they were, like, different, but that's not the case. But what I'm going to do, actually, like I said, is I'm going to battle all the enemies as well, so by the time the next episode starts, there will not be a single enemy in our path, so we can just go through and quickly do what we need to do. Actually, I don't even know if that's possible, because now that I think about it, I don't know if I can, just because, if I do all this right now in this area... Oh god, what? What? He actually could do that? Okay. Time for cannonballers, man. We haven't used these in a very long time. Let's go ahead and do this quickly. There we go. Okay, Mario, baby Mario, Luigi. Okay. Boom, 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 sucker. 300. He still hasn't died. Oh, I was gonna say, man, what the heck? How much HP do these things possess? And we got a mixed flower from that as well. So the cool thing is we're also picking up items from these guys too, which is nice. I'll use a max mushroom on Mario. You deserve it, big dog. He has a lot of HP. I think Luigi could also go for a mushroom as well, but I'm not going to be too generous with these guys just yet. We're going to kind of slow down on that. But once again, we're going to do the same thing, but this time on the opposite side. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Don't you dare. 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 Don't attack me. I'm a friend. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gracious. So many enemies. There are so many enemies here, guys, which is good thing and a bad thing. Bad thing for when I'm recording because they'll get in my way. Good thing because obviously, you know, I get a lot of EXP points by doing so. So we're gonna hit that and then that. There we go. As you guys could see, we did it, and we had 5 seconds to spare. So both of these things being activated obviously breaks the barrier over on the middle, allowing us access to hit that that switch. Now, do I see a yeah, thank goodness there is one here. Thank you. Whew, they came through and they saved us. And the cool thing is, most of these doors actually lead through everything here in this house. What? Wait, what? I don't even remember that being here. We'll come back to that later. But oh God, oh goodness, oh goodness, and oh my goodness! Don't you dare attack me. I'm nice and friendly. But yeah, we are actually gonna end off the episode here. In the next episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way through this upcoming door. As you can see, there is still one more barrier that still needs to be hit. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do that at all, at least for the next couple of episodes, because you can't get into that area, and it'll all make sense in the next episode when I actually show it off. I just want to get through and defeat all these enemies before anything, before I do anything else, just because I know they're gonna get in my way and they're gonna be very tedious for me, and I don't want that. I think I battled pretty much all the enemies that are new, like the Snoozor and the Love Bubble, or the Snoozor, the Soul Bubble, and those new Tanumba looking thingies. But that is going to be it. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, remember, leave a like, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.